Hello, friends. Hope you're all doing great. I'm here with an excellent vlog series about our trip to US from New Zealand. The flight was from Wellington to Auckland, Auckland to Chicago, and Chicago to Cincinnati. So, between Wellington to Auckland, we have to transfer from domestic to international, and from Chicago to Cincinnati, we have to transfer from international to domestic. Hope you all enjoy the journey with us in this vlog series. We traveled on a Sunday, so before traveling, we attended the church, and it was a children's youth Sunday, and we had a lot of programs. One of our church friends came to pick us up from home to church and from church to their house and then to the airport. We are so humbled and privileged to have such friendship. Since we stayed in the US for a couple of weeks, meeting and catching up with our family, I have captured all those experiences and would like to share in different vlogs. So please do bear with me while I post the videos in different parts. After we reached Wellington Airport, we realized that it was a wrong day to be traveling. We were traveling on the Christmas Eve. It was so crowded, we had to check in quickly, and there was a staff from Air New Zealand who kindly helped us do the stuff that we needed to do. This is inside the Wellington Airport. And to my surprise, it's not just us who were traveling on a Christmas Eve. There were so many people who were traveling on the same day. Shaitan took a comfortable seat looking at the flights. While we were waiting to board the flight, we had a good time to relax. Though there were plenty of chairs, Shaitan felt comfortable sitting on the floor. And we boarded the flight from Wellington. Shaitan was already tired, with a lot of leg space. The flight was delayed by 30 minutes. So the flight even at Auckland was delayed by 30 minutes. We were waiting to board the flight. We boarded the Auckland to Chicago flight, and we were given a premium earbuds so that we can watch entertainment. We had such a wonderful experience in Air New Zealand flight. We never thought it would be so comfortable and so spacious even in economy class. We made sure that we booked the meal while we booked the flight itself, and we got the food served first. The food was so yummy. It was a pulao with chicken tikka and some veggies and sides. We were served with an amazing breakfast as well, and unfortunately I missed to capture that video. Till now, the journey was so smooth, and we had a shock waiting at the Chicago airport. It was so crowded, we had to wait in the immigration counter for like about 2.5 hours. By then, we missed our flight. The connecting flight from Chicago to Cincinnati, as we need to take a train to connect to the domestic airport. After reaching the domestic airport at Chicago, we had to wait in queue for another 30 minutes to talk to the United Airlines agent to reschedule our flight for the next morning. Can you see the airport is empty? Because it was already Christmas Eve. We didn't want to take any hotel because the next flight was scheduled in 6 hours and we need to be there at least 3 hours before it takes off so that we don't miss it again. So we decided that we'll stay at the airport, and before we go to take a short nap, we want to take a light snack. There was a Starbucks nearby. We had amazing hot chocolate and an amazing breakfast muffin and the best chocolate croissant, which was our first meal in the US, and it was delicious. I couldn't sleep, but Shriyatam was so comfortable. He took a blanket and then laid down. It was so funny to watch. Since we love the US Starbucks so much, we had the breakfast before getting onto the flight in the morning. There was this beautiful connecting travelator which took us to the Cincinnati boarding gate. It felt like it's just us in the airport and we could hardly see any faces, just a couple of them. By then we were so tired. We just want to go home and take a good rest. Can't wait to board the next flight, which would be the last flight for the day. Cincinnati, here we come. The view was splendid and majestic. It felt so serene. I just can't wait to see my twin sister after 8 years of being apart. And so many emotions and thoughts were going through my mind. Would I be crying or would I be so happy to meet her? It should definitely be a mixed emotion. I loved Cincinnati better than Chicago. It was so beautiful. And from the flight you can see lots and lots of lands. I believe agriculture is one of the prominent business in Cincinnati too. Oh, it was such a joyous time of my life ever to meet my sister after so long. My brother-in-law and my sister came to pick us up at the airport. We couldn't contain our happiness. You can see it in our faces. And that's my twin sister. Don't we look identical? Of course, except for the hair. And we were so happy to be seeing them after so long. And the journey to their home from the airport was like about 30 minutes. And we were looking at the countryside, beautiful trees and the landscape. We just enjoyed it. In just few minutes we will be at home. I can't wait to see the little one. My twin sister gave birth just 3 months back, and my elder sister and my both the nieces were at home, including my mom. So it was an amazing reunion after 8 years. I think with the excitement, we missed to capture all the videos when we met our family members for the first time. But these are some of the clips that we took. The house was beautifully decorated for Christmas. It was so festive to be in the home with the family. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas. Please stay tuned in for the subsequent videos of our US experiences and the time we spent with the family. Hope you all loved and enjoyed the video. If you like it, please click on like and click on the subscribe button and share it with your friends. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.